Pamela Anderson, the iconic actress best known for her role as C.J. Parker on the long-running television series Baywatch, has opened up in a candid and emotional interview about her current relationship, or lack thereof, with her ex-husband, the rock musician Tommy Lee. At 58 years old, Anderson appeared on a popular talk show hosted by Andy Cohen, where she addressed the lingering complexities of her past marriage and how time has shaped her feelings toward the Motley Crue drummer. During the conversation, Anderson revealed that she had made genuine efforts over the years to maintain some level of contact with Tommy Lee, but those attempts have not borne fruit in recent times. She explained that she hasn't spoken to him in quite a long while, a statement that carried a tone of quiet regret. When pressed on whether she wishes things were different between them, Anderson was unequivocal. She does wish for a better, more amicable connection. She described a scenario where perhaps the dynamics could have improved under different circumstances, particularly if Lee had not remarried his current wife, Brittany Furlan. Anderson went on to characterize Tommy Lee as a deeply romantic individual at his core, someone who commits fully when he is in a relationship. She suggested that his dedication to his present marriage has likely played a role in the distance between them. In her view, he may be avoiding any actions that could create complications or waves in his current life, which she respects even if it leaves her feeling sidelined. This observation was delivered without bitterness, but rather with a sense of understanding mixed with personal disappointment. "I don't like it," she admitted plainly, highlighting how the situation affects her emotionally. Perhaps the most poignant moment came when Anderson confessed, "I miss him." These three simple words encapsulated decades of shared history, passion, turmoil, and eventual separation. Despite the passage of time since their high-profile divorce, the bond remains meaningful to her on some level. She emphasized that she and Tommy will always be linked in a profound way because of the two sons they share, Brandon Thomas, now 29, and Dylan Jagger, 28. The children serve as a permanent tie, a living reminder of the intense period when Pamela and Tommy were one of Hollywood's most talked-about couples. To understand the depth of Anderson's reflections, it's helpful to revisit the origins of their relationship. Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee married in 1995 after a whirlwind romance that began just days after they met. Their union was marked by extreme public fascination, fueled in part by their contrasting worlds, her as the glamorous Baywatch star and symbol of 1990s beach beauty, and him as the wild, tattooed drummer of one of the era's biggest rock bands. The marriage lasted only until 1998, but it was anything but quiet. It included infamous incidents that thrust them into even greater scrutiny, including the unauthorized release of a private video that became one of the earliest viral scandals of the internet age. In the years following their split, both have navigated new relationships, career shifts, and personal evolutions. Anderson has continued acting, appearing in films like Naked Gun and engaging in activism, while also authoring books and reflecting on her life in memoirs. She has spoken openly about seeking healthier dynamics in her later years, moving away from the chaotic intensity that defined her earlier romances. Tommy Lee, meanwhile, has remained active in music, remarried, and dealt with his own share of public ups and downs. Anderson's recent comments suggest a maturity in how she processes the past. Rather than dwelling solely on the pain or drama, she acknowledges the romantic idealism that drew them together and the loyalty that now keeps Lee focused elsewhere. Her admission of missing him isn't framed as a desire to rekindle anything romantic but as recognition of a significant chapter in her life that shaped who she is today. The presence of their adult sons adds another layer. Co-parenting across distance and time requires ongoing navigation, even if direct communication between the exes has faded. This interview marks a rare moment of vulnerability from Anderson on this particular topic. In an era where celebrities often guard their private sentiments closely, her willingness to express longing, acceptance, and a touch of sadness humanizes her. It reminds audiences that behind the tabloid headlines and glamorous images, real emotions persist: regrets, fondness, and the quiet ache of what might have been different. For fans who have followed her journey from the beaches of Baywatch to more introspective phases, this update provides insight into how one of pop culture's most enduring figures continues to reflect on love, loss, and family ties that endure long after the romance ends. The conversation also subtly touches on broader themes in celebrity relationships: how remarriages can reshape old connections, the challenges of maintaining friendships post-divorce when children are involved, and the way public personas sometimes mask private yearnings. Anderson's words offer a glimpse into the ongoing emotional work that comes with such histories, showing that even after nearly 3 decades, some feelings don't fully fade, they simply evolve.